Hey everyone, welcome to the Dark Helmet Racing League Season 5 finale. This is round 9. We're at Nurburgring. Full layout. And tonight, rather than look at all the 2Xs and 4Xs, I'm only going to look at the 4Xs tonight. Otherwise, I'm going to be here for a while. There's lots of little incidents here and there where people have half spins and stuff like that at the ring. So let's just focus on the stuff that really matters and see what happens. Hmm. Looks like iRacing just decided that this contact ahead didn't deem an incident point, but Todd's did. So Todd got a 1X or a 4X for something here. Oh, clipping the Ferrari. Not much he could do. It's okay. So Todd's is a racing incident. Thomas, I think, was the Ferrari. Yep. Also a racing incident. 347. Okay, so this one did come up. Okay. Okay, that's a gap that's always going to shrink, and you just have to kind of fall in line here. Don't try to roll up into a inside gap there because it's always going to close, especially when like by the time you get to here and there's a little bit of an overlap, it's kind of too late. Basically at apex. Yes, the car ahead gets slowed right down, but you have to anticipate it. You can't just roll into the gap and make contact. So that one's going to be avoidable contact for William. No, let's just. One thing I haven't checked is if he waits for him. I don't even know if he does, so let's just wait for a second before I pull this trigger on this. I hope there's not contact again. And there is. Ever so slight. Alright, I'm just gonna make that 1 point. Okay. Oh, there's more going on here. I didn't catch. Okay. So what caused this? Where are we? Okay, so we're just exiting The melee. And that was. Oh, William, he turned down on him. He's probably a little worked up. So we've seen this incident before where the car on the one side is up against the grass and the other car comes across. So we've already given one incident, and this wasn't reported, but he goes into the wall. The Ferrari doesn't. I think the Ferrari gathers it up. Just want to watch. Yeah, he does. Make sure there's nothing more to this. Yeah, it's done. Okay. Christian. So Christian has to come to a stop. Wait for the incident clear, and then it's contact with William. Racing incident for him. Next one. That grass is horrible there. So he makes a good pass around the outside, but unfortunately runs wide, gets into the grass, and then the tire wall is poorly modeled up here for springing him back into the track and leaving everyone else nowhere to go. And he gets right into the 401 and 20 and the 802. This is just a racing incident as well, which is all the same incident here. Go into it from Alex's point of view, and it sucks that he springs back across the track. Nothing he could do. Christian's also involved. Nothing he can do. And Thomas was involved, and there's nothing he could do. Does a really good job of trying to get out of that. So this is a blink. So racing incident. Hmm. Suddenly I jumped a bunch of incidents. Whoops. Where are these? 18 minutes. Netcode 4X. This must be the sprint. I think he just locks it down here. Or it's just the only safe thing to do. You know you have a car coming. Fortunately, that other car can avoid him, but no big deal. No, other car was Philip. We'll give him a racing incident. So that was all the sprint, and then all the, or sorry, that was feature. I feel like make sure all the 4Xs are reviewed. All right, so that was a feature. In the sprint, everything went well. So that was in the feature. All right, that's it. So that was the season. Hope everyone enjoyed it. We'll take a couple weeks off here and come back for season 6. And between the two, we'll yeah, the sprint review was done for in the chat. Sprint review was here, and there's just 2 and 4Xs, or a bunch of 2Xs. This is the 4X with 18 minutes in is the first 4X in the sprint. Yes, I had to show your donuts runner, especially when you spin into somebody. Just entertaining. Stupid netcode gave me massive wheel damage. Yep, it would. But surprisingly clean for 4Xs. A lot of contact was fairly benign. If there's anything that I missed and you guys want to put it in a protest, feel free to do it. But the penalty point system is complete at this point. It doesn't go over season to season. Nobody made the limit this season, so thank you very much for that. And yeah, see you in the next season. And for fun season, we'll see. We're gonna see if we can do a couple races on a Sunday with something a little different between the two seasons. But hasn't been fully decided what we're gonna do here.